Here's I got something filter, and yes, if you guys see right here, I have a green screen now. Hope you guys will like it. And today I'm going to be reacting to 10 people who survived the impossible. Now, this is my top 5 best. I think that's how you say it. Oh shit. Yeah. Um, let's react.
The will to survive is strong in these people. Today we're going to be looking at 10 amazing people who survived the impossible. Stay tuned for number 1. This guy must be the unluckiest person that ever lived. Or perhaps the luckiest. Honestly, it's up to you. Number 10. Aron Ralston.
Using that to grab and twist and rip until the tendon gave way.
When faced with a life and death situation, what will you be willing to do just to give you a better chance for survival? Would you be willing to give an arm or a leg? Our first entry on this list took this expression quite literally, but he was able to survive the impossible in the process. While climbing Utah's Blue John Canyon, Aron Ralston found himself in a nearly impossible situation as a boulder came free, crashing
Why the fuck would you go down there? Why the fuck?
down upon him and pinning his hand and forearm. That voice many struggle to truly understand, amputating his own right hand armed with nothing but a multi-tool. In order to do so, he had to first break the bone, then cut through the skin and tendons to free himself. His will to survive was strong enough. He found the courage to make a major sacrifice, but this courage saved his life. Number 9. The Stella Maris rugby team. Technically speaking, it's definitely safer to travel via airplane rather than by driving your car. However, there are certain people that are terrified to fly, and with good reason. Plane
Yeah, I'm pretty terrified. I'm pretty terrified to fly too.
crashes, when it doesn't kill you outright, can put you in a situation where in survival, what should have been a routine flight to attend a rugby match turned into a harrowing event for the Stella Maris College rugby team when the plane they were on crashed into a snow-covered mountain on October 12, 1972.
Oh shit.
A total of 17 instances that harsh conditions as well as an avalanche would claim the life of another 10. And while it's certainly not a great thing, they were
Shit,
forced to
we
eat the
gone
flesh
now,
of their
damn
deceased
it.
teammates to survive. But hey, they survived. After a total of 60 days on the mountain, the two fittest survivors braved a 12-day trek to seek help,
Shit,
saving
hold on,
those who
guys.
remained. A
We
total
got
of
an ad,
16 of the
hold on.
45 people on the flight.
I'm back.
After a total of 60 days on the mountain, the two fittest survivors braved a 12-day trek to seek help, saving those who remained. A total of 16 of the 45 people on the
Where's the
flight
face cam?
survived.
It's gonna come on. Oh, there.
Number 8. Truman Duncan.
You ready to head down and take a look at the yard?
Sure am. You ready?
Yeah, ready.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Getting hit by a train is most of the time a surefire way to get yourself pretty messily killed. But with the perfect combination of luck and happenstance, even getting run over by a speeding train can be survivable. In 2006, Truman Duncan was working the rail yards in Cleburne, Texas, when he was swept underneath a moving train. The rail car dragged Duncan, and his body was so mangled that he was nearly cut in half at the waist. Somehow, the man not only managed to stay focused and conscious, he actually made the call to 911 himself from his cell phone. Duncan's injuries required a total of 23 surgeries over a 6-week period. This costed him both legs and one of his kidneys, but he did live to tell the tale. Number 7. Anatoly Bergoski. Most people think that it's the blue-collar jobs that are dangerous. Nobody thinks that being a physicist can be a perilous trade as well. Russian physicist Anatoly Bergoski highlighted the incredible dangers faced by scientists due to the equipment that they are handling on a regular basis. While checking out a piece of malfunctioning equipment, Bergoski was struck in the head with a beam from the largest Soviet particle accelerator. While experts report that 1,000 rads is enough to pretty much kill anyone that comes in contact with it, the particle beam that struck Bergoski measured at approximately 200,000 rads. Miraculously, the beam missed his brainstem, damaging only a small portion of his brain and paralyzing the left side of his face. In fact, in time his brain actually began to recover from the injury, developing new neuron pathways. When all was said and done, he lost none of his intellectual capacity and returned to work a year and a half later. Number 6. Mauro Prosperi. Getting lost in the desert may seem to be an impossible situation to get out from. In fact, many people that have been lost in this arid wilderness have never been seen again, dead or alive. This next entry on our list proves that surviving getting lost in the desert is quite possible. Mauro Prosperi had his eye on the prize as he made the decision to take on arguably the toughest race of its kind, the Marathon des Sables, a 6-day race
Shit,
in the
what the
Sahara
fuck? Why is
Desert.
there another fucking ad?
Unfortunately, a sandstorm would hit the race, causing Prosperi to become...
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back out, and when the face cam's gonna turn on, it's gonna turn on. Okay, there it is.
causing Prosperi to become lost and disoriented in the desert. Traveling now in the wrong direction, he would eventually come across a Muslim shrine where he was able to seek shelter. He ran out of food and water after the first 24 hours, as he wasn't stocked up for any form of long-term survival. He would spend a total of 10 days out in the desert, feeding off bats and reptiles and drinking his own urine before a nomadic family would find him and bring him
Ew.
to safety.
Well,
Number 5.
if you are lost in the desert, and if you're desperate for food and water, that's probably what you do.
Vesna Volovic. What if I told you it's perfectly survivable to fall from 33,000 feet and still live? You would probably say that yes, but with, the use of a parachute. Well, then I'd go on to tell you that there was no parachute involved, and you'd probably say that I'm out of my mind until I tell you the story about this person next on our list. Stewardess Vesna Volovic boarded a Yugoslavian Airlines flight in January of 1972, but she had no Volovic boarded a
Oh shit, I lost connection. Hold on, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Sorry it wasn't that much, it's because my internet's acting up. Hope you guys liked this video. See you guys later.